Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. A top 5 showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, Reese. Talking to the Cal head coach pregame, he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Wants to throw on first down. Nice move there. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between 2 top 5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
The Golden Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be changing the route. Just going to keep it after the snap. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Go, go.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Keeps it on first down. Got the first down. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going to the run, it's Pope. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. After the run, now to throw. Touchdown, Utes! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those.
Gets away from one. He's got space. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Dahl. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Off the play fake. Looking left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, That play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab at the 30. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Running the red zone. It's Polk. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Sweet, sweet. Bubba, Bubba. Go, go.
Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cal. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
What a grab with one hand.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Goes high to pull it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Utes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Polk. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the ride. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be first down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. To the 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cal.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Puts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. He's going to fire deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Caught behind the line. It's Pope. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabs it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Touchdown, Utah! Back and forth they go as these 2 high-powered attacks continue to flood the end zone.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late-game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Coming out with it, it's Watt. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Moves away as he feels pressure. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Mustangs looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot. Although, I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Bringing the heat. Whips it out on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Under fire. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another guy. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Utes!
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a... And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
And take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put him?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense coming up. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. This time he wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Moving out to the right. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's blocked. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Pulls it in. It's Cunningham. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Complete downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Golden Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch, and he's free. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Bunch formation for these receivers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clay. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
It's complete to the right.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Quarterback keeps it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Line gets set, 1st down. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires toward the target. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cal! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds a man on the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Looking downfield on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's incomplete, a last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number 1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number 1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.